Tokyo! Was it an accident?
State police says they're still hauling out bodies.
We're trying to locate where the crashers were going to stash those weapons you intercepted, but it's mostly guesswork.
No one takes claim responsibility yet.
Maybe the connection. There is no connection.
I've run DNA checks for all the outfits. Lab says 20 minutes. That's all the data
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Maybe whoever's in charge pushed the warning.
What I need you to do is listen.
Thanks. Keep digging.
State police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
This legislation, if passed,
They're like serial killers. Deep down, they all want to make bucks.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
run DNA checks for all the outfits.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want it. They don't care about it.
All the data these guys might as well be ghosts.
I'd rather not say. Terrible.
What I need you to do is
Thanks. Keep digging.
Run DNA checks for all the outfits.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns for 50 richest people in Switzerland. It makes us embarrassed.
Cute. But they're never going to beat the time they broadcast that sweatshop footage during the halftime.
Are you actually phrasing the collective?
We're comparing notes. If we don't learn the way these people think, we'll never track them down.
Run DNA checks
Anomaly
for all the
detected.
outfits.
Trace program. Initiate access granted.
One of them will pop up like some lists.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum. That's not consistent with the train station. Where to start with their right percentages?
Run DNA checks for all the outfits.
They've been everywhere. How's security over there?
These guys might as well be ghosts.
I know. We're advising people to stay at home, so someone has to be the example.
This is so weird.
I'd love to get a look at the bonfire myself, but nice, our show. You know, state police aren't above profile.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere. But
I highly doubt whoever did this bothered.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Composition can tell us a lot, but it's a trigger that's fully urgent. Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Close my eyes, but all I see
Just wish someone would nut up and take the plane.
This is so weird. Composition can tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
State police just arrested an augmented teenager who kicked the door of a police car.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring.
all the data I have run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
How's security over there?
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start.
One of them would pop up on some list.
They're posturing, as opposed to conducting an actual investigation.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
Access granted.
Listening to this police chatter? Oh my god, it's a comedy of errors.
These guys might as well be. Right now, I think my blood is about 6
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
They don't care about jurisdictional crap.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself, but no dice, not our show. I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
I just wish someone would nut up
This
and
is
take the
so
blame.
weird.
Two mobsters in the morgue right now, members of the same family, who apparently shot each other. That leads to some pretty horrifying stuff.
Composition
guys
could
might
tell
as
us a
well be
lot, but
ghosts.
it's the trigger that really does
Close
the
my
talking.
eyes, but all I see is strings of code squared out. These guys might as well be ghosts.
Oh, here we go. The Diwali crime family. As you may already know, they're one of the largest crime syndicates in Europe, but they do business almost everywhere, from Northern Europe all the way to the Middle East. After their humble beginnings in a coastal town in Georgia, the Diwali quickly moved from gambling to more lucrative criminal enterprises until they found their specialty, smuggling, which includes human trafficking too. The Diwali can get anything to anywhere. It's as if borders just don't exist to them. But their rapid expansion came at the cost of their gender purity when they started incorporating an ever-increasing number of Russians into the group. If you ask me, I think a major power struggle is coming within the Diwali. One of the old versus the new. The past versus the future.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring.
Here we go. The Church of the Machine God. And to some, the Church of the Machine. Without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousness.
This can tell us a lot.
One with the machine god for a ritual they call ascension.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list.
Access granted.
Preemptive action would be great.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
No, that's not consistent with the train station cameras.
all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Most likely eyewitnesses were smashed in the explosion.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Right here, the explosives were designed to get Maximus.
I'd rather not say what this reminds me of.
You think one of them would pop up on some list? How many?
Jensen, we need to talk. My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Poeddn just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You got an MO on this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Poeddn was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party. I need you to find out as much as you can about our snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day, probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
For crying out loud.
Agent Jordan, report to Agent. Fully urgent. Urgent. Agent Cookie's office. Agent Jordan.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring.
Rise of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate... Restoration Act in a matter of weeks. Could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Poeddn. Poeddn News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines.
Probable target.
Half the cybercrimes division is combing the web for
I think Sing's got some kind of adrenaline addiction.
That's not really our area.
Plays it too close to the edge.
Miller wants these guys back. He made it up inside.
I'm telling you, if it had been anyone with Jensen around, Sing would be dead.
Well, you know what? I think you're right.
Anomaly detected. Access denied.
Half the cybercrimes division is combing the web for any hint that those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise. Miller wants these guys back.
Agent Jensen!
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Look, I'm going as fast as
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again, in civvies at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome, but I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I am looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
But with the United Nations set to debate the
Agent Jensen!
Restoration Act in a matter of weeks,
I'm scheduled to return from the dead at 0:30 Omani time.
Pop on some list somewhere.
this is Eliza Cassell, reporting to
It is Jensen, yeah?
ICAS News, the global, fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
Run
And
DNA
now
checks
for a
through all the
close-up look at
alphabet
the events making
Nothing.
headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists,
This
it
is so
can be.
weird.
Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the
These
damage
guys might as well be
hackers leave
ghosts.
in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile,
You'd think
committed
one of them would
massive
pop up
voter
on some
fraud
list
when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St.
I've run
Petersburg.
DNA checks through all the
And in
alphabet
the U.S.,
Nothing.
millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you.
I've run DNA
live
checks through all the alphabet
from ICAS.
Nothing.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest
I
technology.
guess the transit authority.
Our portable data solution enhances storage capacity.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
1,000 other unique patents. Ariel. Up. And a more in-depth look
These
at
guys
the
might as well be ghosts.
Agent Jensen! Wants to retreat into my skull.
Unlicensed augmentation. Will be arrested and relocated to designated all-open locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold masked jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys, I'm gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it's very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Not a very nice guy.
This is Eliza Kassa, reporting to you live from Vegas. Ariel is
Agent Doyle, fully urgent.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropozyne. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time. Easier, right? Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons. I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit. See how much extra ammo you need back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them. Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time. That's your refresher. But I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Can't believe a word they say.
Okay, now I need to run and get out of the party again. Right. Nog niet zo ver. Nee, ik echt zo goed als in het begin. En nog maar juist de Dubai mission nog gedaan. Is een beetje aan het exploren, ja. Ik heb de augmentation dingen toch gedaan, dat die experimental dingen ontdekt heeft. Dus nu zit ik in het hoofdkwartier, ja. Het is een beetje side missions eerst natuurlijk. Ja, inderdaad.
Musí to pro tebe být těžký.
Hij had uitgespeeld misschien.
Nechápu, jak to zvládáš.
No, ik zal het niet zeggen, ik heb het wel het gevoel.
I gave the
Yeah.
police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented. What did you do that for? I'm protecting the real people in the building.
Mo.
And most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway.
Het feit dat je het einde niet echt verwacht als een einde.
Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
Misschien dat is wel dat is allemaal een DLC of zo. Denk het wel, ja. Ja, ik heb het pre-orders.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution
Should have brought a
3507,
snack or something.
also known as the Human
Fucking
Restoration
hungry.
Act. This legislation, if passed,
No.
calls for the removal
You
of
want to do business? He's the one you want.
individuals who fail to comply.
Come on. I sell to anyone. Even crazy Uyobok. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Ja, bedoel. Nou, doe maar. Nee, doe maar. Achievement van. Ah. Dat ga ik ook proberen, maar ja. Ik weet niet hoe ver het gaat lukken. Nee.
Make up your mind. Stay, go back. Come on!
Awesome, okay.
Maybe later.
Ik weet niet, ik
now.
denk dat het zo snel gedaan is.
I
Ik
like the
heb
sound of that.
niet echt de indruk dat het echt zo'n kort spel is. Eigenlijk zoveel open ruimte.
For you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me.
Oyobo,
It'll certainly be a while.
you interested in some merchandise?
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you
Ja.
live from Picus. Exclusivity, anonymity, security.
Ik had gewoon niet verwacht dat dat het einde was.
And we at Palace... Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority.
Opener dan Human Revolution.
Archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank
Maar ja, je
Corporation
moest
is
eigenlijk een
now
optie
and
maken
forever will
wat je
be
ging doen
the
met
best secure corporate archive.
hoe dat je de argumentation.
Oyobo, you interested in some merchandise?
Zou wel tof zijn.
Saw you with some girl the other night. You know that she's a cancer, right?
Ouch. Yeah. Huh. Shit happens. Alarm, zou dat ook zeggen aan keypads of niet? Want als je een hack verkeerd doet. denk dat... Ik weet niet. Ja, maar als je failt, is misschien dat wel zeggen. Dat kan misschien wel nog, hè. Maar misschien als die lockdown telt als alarm, hè. Oh. I need to go through this door, but my hacking skills aren't high enough and I don't have the code. Kijk. Maar ik kan extra proxy dingen gemaakt, alleen noem het, multitool of zo. Maar je zit, ik wel, maar je zit niet in mijn inventory daar. Nog bijna dat ik niet in een room ben en ik heb gewoon laten vallen of zo. Dat is echt... Dat ik gewoon equippen en gebruiken en gewaren. Left trigger met en dan right trigger inhouden. Nou, dat kan. Fuck. I can't do this mission, I guess. To say that he didn't go that from 302? God damn it, you're worthless. What is missions? Side mission SM05. Sammy's dead, whatever. Find the source of the hack. Peter Chang, our cybercrime specialist, says local hacking. Oh ja, voor het. Ja, hè, dat dacht ik ook. Hoe wacht ik? Okay, I'm gonna save here. And if I die... Ik ken een beetje gestolen in die Tesla, omdat ik dat nog interessant vond van stelling. Ja, dat wist ik niet op voorhand. Dus heb ik het. Ik dacht net dat het een soort van rechargeable dingen was. Ik ben erin geraakt, denk ik. Ik heb een raam gebruikt op de lage verdieping, maar ik ben niet zeker of ik er geraken. Ah nee, toch niet. Ja. Nee. Sneaky. Yeah. Well, I guess I was wrong. God damn it. Unless I can get higher. Oh, wacht een keer. Oh, dat ben ik idioot. Ja. Ah, I made it in anyway. Woohoo, I'm smart. Ook het raam, maar dit keer het juiste raam. Oh. Ja, dat is geen daarom, hè.
Anomaly detected.
Oh shit.
Trace program initiated.
Come on, hurry up, hack this shit.
Access granted. Yes.
Ja, ik weet het, toen ik dat lazen was ik echt zo van, oh my god. Godverdomme, dat is zo. Dat is juist. Ik word al vergeten. Right. Ik vind het ook awesome dat je zo moet proberen mensen te slim af te doen tijdens het chatten en zo. De juiste vragen stellen en zo. Cassie. Social Enhancer heb ik al gedaan, maar de rest. Ah ja, ja, of oh ja, Cassie, ik zie het juist. Ja, dat heb ik al gedaan, ja. Meteen heb ik zo'n beetje doorhalen hoe het precies in elkaar zat. Maar ik heb het goed gedaan, laatste keer. I had a good experience. Je kan het kiezen. Ja. Ja, inderdaad. Ik heb dat zo'n beetje op de trial and error manier ontdekt. Ik ken niemand herstarten of zo, maar het was duidelijk dat er een bepaald verband was. Ik weet nog, in het begin van het spel had je een tutorial, je had al je abilities, Icarus Landing bijvoorbeeld. Ik was zodanig gewend achter de reboot dat ik dat adem. Dat ik 2 of 3 keer naar... Yep. Nou, ergens wel als je als je logisch nadenkt. Maar ze zeggen niet letterlijk van you have to start all over. Nee, maar ze zeggen enkel dat je moet rebooten. En dat je dus eigenlijk vanaf het begin weer moet, ja. Moet beginnen. I've got some praxis, but I don't know where to invest it in. Hacking stealth? Hacking stealth of hacking fortify. Or hacking capture. Then again, the Sarif energy converter. No. Ah, the decisions in life. I'm trying to be the non-killing kind of guy. Ik ook. Kan natuurlijk. Zal ik eerst investeren in uw domination? Of eerder in de levels dat ik kan hacken? Dat is ook weer zo het worden. 1. Nee, dat dacht ik. Ah wel, zowel ga je die turret domination doen, omdat ik dan weten dat ik wel ineens kan doen dan zeer. Oh. All the booze. Why do we need all the booze? And all the grenades. No. Het is veel dingen die je nooit haalt in Brain Basic. Ik kan haar de takedowns. On sneaking and takedown. That's just me. Yeah. Oh, dan staat mezelf wel iets. Ja, ik denk niet. Wacht hé. Stealth avatar. En waar was dat? Ja, stond hier instant takedown. Nee, het is dat niet. Oh my god. Remote hacking al bij erop misschien. Dat zwaard zit er ook, die nanoblade zit er ook wel cool uit. Maar ja, het is dat hé. Yeah, so many options. Kennelijk duster Valkyrie. Hey Cortana, snap Twitch. Oh, wel mijn broadcast kunnen stoppen terwijl ik had te drinken ga. Stop broadcast. Ik had zo'n indruk dat hij de mic gebruikte, dat heb ik gedrukt.